Welcome back, everyone. We're here today, brand new Integrative Health Coach Success Podcast. I hope you are enjoying this special holiday season. As we're moving into the new year, I always love to share on the Cabral concept, the 12-week year methodology. This is the methodology anybody in the world can use and should use in order to get more done, more accomplished in 12 weeks than you would in an entire 12 months. So this is what we're going to do. We're going to break it down for health professionals today, health, fitness, integrative health practitioners. And what I want to do is I would love for you to check out the actual health edition. So this is going to be at episode 2509 and 2516 of the Cabral concept. So what we'll do is we'll link those up here today. Now I know this one is coming up before, I believe, same time, which is fantastic. So we're going to be able to hook you up with both of those health podcasts because many of you are in the health-based field. So you're trying to help clients achieve their wellness, their weight loss or gain or anti-aging based goals. I'm going to share with you exactly how we do that inside of our practice on the health side, and I'll link everything up today at episode 188. So head on over to Stephen Cabral. Nope, not Stephen Cabral. Head on over to ihp.coach /188. ihp.coach /188, and we'll actually link up those Cabral concepts for this episode. All right, so let's dive into the show. This is specifically created for the coaching career, the business aspect of the 12-week year. All right, so if you're unfamiliar with the 12-week year, essentially you have to understand the overall philosophy that I live my life by, that I've really studied, and of course I picked this up from so many brilliant minds over the course of the last couple decades, which they've learned over the hundreds of years and thousands of years in recorded history for how people achieve whatever they want in their life. And it comes down to basically mindset, of course. It really is mindset. And I know that in the beginning, it doesn't seem like that because it seems like we got bad breaks. We're not where we want to be in life, all these things. And I get it and I understand. Some people start a little further ahead in life. Some people start a little further behind. I do agree with that. There's no doubt about it, right? No doubt about that. I don't have the best deck dealt when it comes to health-based genetics. Got sick, was a sick kid, 17 years old, my immune system shut down, spent 10 years trying to figure it out and rebuild my body. 27 years old, finally meet my mentor, get well, change my body and change my life. That's why that's a tagline of the Cabral concept. Right now, I had the unlimited energy that I always wanted. I had the health that I wanted. Go on, be able to, of course, teach this now, and this is my passion, will be my passion, which will be what I do for the rest of my life. So, but it came down to mindset. Like I would fail over and over and over, and then I would say, well, let's try this. Okay, let's try this way. Okay, that didn't work. Let's try this. And it was just being stubborn enough to say, you know what? Let's give it another shot, right? And don't get me wrong, I had my dark moments, many dark moments, many relapses, feeling sorry for myself, feeling angry most of that time, unhappy, right? All of those things. Yes, that's normal. But there is this saying, be, do, get. That's the success formula. I love that success formula. I talked about that again on episode 2509. Why? Because in order to get whatever goal you want, you need to do the things that the person would do in order to achieve that goal. Maybe it's you, maybe it's not, but I bet you can model it, right? Someone has already achieved your goal. That's how I looked at it in terms of health when I was trying to get well. Been a lot of sick people in the world, right? How do they get well? Let me try to emulate that. But in order to even do those things and then get the result that you want, you need to be the actual person who is willing to do the things and not give up in order to finally get the result that you want. And it's no different for your career. Whatever you want is available to you. Will it happen overnight? Probably not, right? Probably not. And if it did, you most likely wouldn't be able to maintain it. So what I'm going to do in this episode here today, and I would, again, love for you to check out episode 2509 and 2516, because both of those go through the overall concept. Like it's a 12-week year for health, but then in the follow-up on 1216, I actually go through how you would map that out for somebody with an autoimmune issue, et cetera. Today, using a SMART system, right? So specific, measurable, attainable, realistic, or relatable, and then timely. So what we're going to go through today is I'm actually going to give you the exact coaching session I did with a mentee client. So again, I only work with about a half a dozen health companies or individuals looking to create a great career for themselves. Because again, time, all of us have time, right? Time is our biggest hindrance for the most part. It's like, okay, I always wish that I had more time. So what I can do is I can't wish for more, but I can try to maximize the time that I do have for my work that I love, my passions, but also my family, right? Making sure that I don't neglect either one. So here's the big picture that I actually gave them. And I would love to share this with you right now, breaking it down using the 12-week year. All right. So for you, you need to decide on the big picture of what you want the next 12 months to bring. This is the perfect time of the year to do it, but you can do it any time of the year. And I look at it every quarter. So at the end of March, the end of June, the end of September, and then going into the end of the year. Like that's always how I look at it, right? End of December. What do I want this next quarter? What do I want the next year? So come up with a big picture for yourself. We're just going to talk career today, but again, if it was the rest of your life, you could look at relationships, you could look at health, you could look at body transformation, you could look at finances, you could look at spirituality, etc. All right. So what this individual wanted to do was grow and actually create their coaching practice. And I said, well, phenomenal, right? This is the time to do it. They're at a level 1 and level 2 IHP certified health coach. So they already are able to use the whole de-stress protocol and the at-home labs with their clients. Great. So they haven't really started though. They haven't really gotten going, right? They have a background. They certainly have a passion, but they haven't created a business yet. So, and again, there's probably a lot of people out there in the same way, or maybe you're a personal trainer, massage therapist, esthetician, chiropractor, etc., and you're looking to get into more health coaching, adding a natural health-based aspect to it. All right. So I asked them, well, what's the big goal? What do you want life to look like? What do you want your career to look like? Do you want to do 40 hours a week? Do you want to do 5 hours a week? And they said, well, I'd like to do probably about 4 hours a day, maybe 5. My kids are in school. They're a little older now, between like 9 and 2:30. And I said, great, that's plenty of time. There are a lot of other people that can do those same exact hours for coaching. How many, if you can work between 9 and 2, let's shoot for about 2 hours of actual coaching today. And then 1 hour of prep time. If you go back, again, listen to previous podcasts, go inside of IHP, see the material. You need about half that time in prep time. When you get good, about 0.25. I just did a show on this. So we'll link up everything today at episode 188. And so they're going to do 1 hour prep for those 2 hours. And then we broke that down for them. And then they're going to do 1 hour of social media content creation, which is going to help bring in the new clients. And then that's about 4 hours. And then they've got a kind of a buffer hour to answer emails, et cetera, any time of the day. So they said, yeah, that sounds about right. And then I said, okay, what are you looking to earn for an income? Like that's it. So if we know that you can do 2 hours per day, 5 days a week, you're going to take off about 4 weeks per year, 3-4 weeks per year. How much do you want to earn? And they said, well, I mean, I'd like to earn $100,000. Is that too much money? And I said, I don't know. Do you think it's too much money? Because again, you're never going to earn what you feel you don't deserve, right? And they said, no, I feel like I could give enough value in order to be able to create that. And I said, okay, have you listened to the podcast on figuring out how to work backwards in order to earn what you want to earn? We'll link that up as well. Because again, these things, almost nobody teaches this. And I just, again, like, yes, I'm a doctor of naturopathy. Yes, my predominant job is helping people heal. But I'm one person. That's it. I need to be able to help 10,000 practitioners do this before I feel like I've made a small little dent in this world. Because even at my best, I was only doing 2,000 appointments a year. That's it. And sure, maybe that's a lot, might seem like a lot. And over time, I did over 40,000 appointments just myself. My team has done over 250,000 that I've overseen. But again, it's small dent. What if we have 10,000 practitioners all doing 500 appointments a year, right? Like that's the goal, right? If they're doing 10 hours a week, all right. So we get 10,000 practitioners. They're all doing 500 appointments per year. That is 5 million appointments per year. Think we'll make a dent when we're doing 5 million appointments a year inside of IHP? I think so. No doubt about it. And that's what I'm working towards every single day. So I need to help people, though, become successful from a career standpoint as well. We've got lots of guest experts inside of IHP do this. All right, so before I go off on too many tangents, let's get right into it. So I said, do you know what you need to charge in order to be able to make $100,000 a year working 2 hours of coaching per day, 5 days a week? And they said, no. I said, okay, let's do the math. All we need to do is $100,000, right? Divided by 12 months. And then all we need to do is divide that by weeks. We got 4 weeks. And then by how many hours you're going to work, which is 10. So we figured out it's $180 per session. How many times inside of IHP and how many times in the podcast have you heard me say, I recommend charging $180 per hour? Because it is a fair price to charge for high-end health coaching, especially as a level 2 IHP, like especially. And then you're going to earn a little bit more commission on all of the recommendations that you make, that you've already done all the research on, that you feel comfortable using, that you use yourself, your family, and that you would recommend to them. That's going to get you to about the $200 per session mark. Okay, that's $2,000 a week times 4, 8,000 times the 52 or 50 a week is $100,000. All right, so it's easy math. So we've got that. We now can help them do that. They're starting to believe. Again, that's why journaling helps so much. That's why listening to these podcasts helps, because you said, yeah, that's not that crazy. Okay, I can do my appointments at, let's say, 9 a.m. and 10 a.m. I can prep after that for the next day. I can do my social media content and I'm good. Like, yes, you can do that. Like, I know it sounds simple, and it is, but our minds get in the way because we have to execute on that. So now I gave them the plan on how to execute on that. So I looked at their website and I said, listen, in order to be able to charge for a higher end service and in order to be able to bring traffic, that just means get new visitors to your website that are potential clients to become clients, you need to have a professional website. Does it need to be crazy, like wildly expensive and all that? No. But you're just going to waste your time without a professional website. So many people have unprofessional websites. It's not, I understand, but like if you're a health coach, and in the beginning, I know because you have to save money, so I get that. I design my own websites from using like simple drag and drop software from like 2004 to 2008 till I could afford it. So I get it. Like I totally understand. So go follow all the recommendations inside of IHP that we give, my previous podcast inside of the Integrative Health Coach Success Podcast. But if you're able to, hire someone to design your website. It's just going to be so much better, so much cleaner. We teach this inside of the Business Mentorship Experience. We have a company that we recommend that we work with. We'll link up that company at episode 188 today as well. So IHP.coach /188. From doing my podcast every day, I'm so used to saying that, where I only do this show once per week. All right. So great website. We're going to create social media content. I'm going to teach you that in just a moment. And then this person wanted to do IHP Mastery because they want to learn more of the psychology behind health coaching as well. And they felt that it would give them more to teach about for everyday people, how to create healthy habits, habit stacking, the golden ratio, the loop, like all these things they could teach on. I said, okay, that sounds great. So here's how we broke out the year. Remember, 12-week year, big vision. What's their big vision? By the end of the year, hit 40 appointments of coaching per 40 hours per month, 10 hours per week. Good, we've got it. Now, what else do they need? Well, we know they need to do their website. We know they need social media. They're going to finish Mastery. That's a 6-month course. Okay, so we've got all of these kind of big vision things. You need that because I use a big wall calendar and I mark it down by month. We're going to give you a little bit of that right now. But then we want to break it down by quarter. So the 12-week year is breaking everything down in 90 days, 12 weeks basically. Okay, so we're going to go through that right now. Now, understand that this client was very, very smart that I was working with because they said, listen, I'm going to be doing this for the foreseeable future. I think they're 43 years old. So they can do this literally forever, for the rest of their life if they want. So I said, are you good with taking 1 year to build a business that you'll have then for the rest of your life? $100,000 plus business for the rest of your life, helping people achieve their goals and creating amazing success stories and feeling great about yourself. yourself? And they said, yes, I'm willing to do that. I said, great, let's make it happen. So in Q1, quarter one, right? So that's January, February, March. But again, you can use this any time of the year. They're going to have their website built for them. They're investing in just getting that done. So they're going to create a little bit of the pages, and it doesn't mean it's going to take the whole quarter, but they're going to complete it by the end of the first quarter. So get started right away. Things always take a little longer than you expect. The website should be done in 4 weeks, maybe 5 weeks. Great. So they have that. They're starting IHP Mastery, and they're going to start posting on social media a post once per day. That's their goal, right? They're going to make it happen. So that's their Q1. What are they doing? Getting a website so when they actually start sending people to it, it converts to a free consultation. All right. And again, it might sound like, oh, that's not that much. No, you got to get it done though, right? That's the big part. All right. What's in Q2? So next, now that their website's done, their automation's done, their automatic scheduling done, we're not talking about a website. We're talking about like a whole business, right? So like autoresponder emails are there, websites there, their text messages, like everything's inside of it already done. Like that's part of it, okay? So now they're going to start actually sending people from their social media to sign up for a free consultation. Amazing, right? Amazing. Okay, that starts right at the end of March. They're going to start adding an Instagram story once a day to their Instagram daily posts. How long is that going to take? In the beginning, maybe 10 extra minutes, maybe 15. Eventually, just a couple minutes, just because they're going to film themselves making a smoothie, making dinner. Sorry, the Boston accent just came out there. Like whatever it might be, filming like a redacted case study, et cetera, right? They're just going to be filming just a little bit, engaging people through Instagram stories. And now you can use TikTok, you can use anything you want, right? But that's what they're going to use. So I'm just sharing with you one individual. They're going to actually start seeing those free consultations. So they're going to do some role playing, practice with other IHPs, do that. They're going to finish IHP Mastery. So now they're going to be level 1, level 2 certified, and they're going to be IHP Mastery certified. So they can start promoting that they're IHP Mastery certified as well, and they can help in terms of life coaching, not just health coaching. And their goal is to reach 10 clients now during that second quarter, right? So now they have 10 paying clients. That's 2.5 hours of coaching per week. The goal is 10 hours per week. Now they're at 2.5. Great. So now Q3 comes along, all right? So they're rolling along. This would be October, right? So by October, they want to start seeing 1 free consultation or 1 paid client per day. So now it's working 5 hours per week, right? The rest of that, they're using that to post on social media, send people to their website. They're posting now on more mindset, habit stacking, imposter syndrome, more of the psychology, not even just the regular health coaching, diet, exercise, stress reduction, etc. They're actually posting on a lot of their master material. So now people are starting to relate with them and be like, oh, this person can hold me accountable. Oh, they can help with all the other things as well. Fantastic, right? And they're starting now to also track the contents on social media. They're getting a little bit more advanced as to what's actually connecting the most. Right? What gets more likes? What gets more saves? What drives more people to their website? So they're getting a little bit more sophisticated. Again, this just takes time. Oh, they're in Q3 already, right? So they're doing more of what's been connecting with people, starting to build up their audience or their followers in that way. And the goal by the end of Q3 is to be reaching and have 20 new clients. All right. So they need 40 total, 40 hours per month. 10 per week, right? Scheduled per week. So they're at 20. Great. Now we're in Q4, the last 3 months of the year. What are we going to do? Amplify what we've already been doing. But it's been happening through the whole year. That's the thing, is like things don't happen all at once. You've been building your social media presence, putting out content. Now you're obviously better at doing Instagram stories. I'm sure you're going to connect to a far greater degree. Recommending your favorite things, talking about how you can work with a few new clients each and every month. You're going to fix any automation in your website that isn't converting like it should. Better onboarding emails, easier scheduling for the client. You're a pro now, I'm sure, at your free consultations. You know how many free consultations you need to do in order to get a brand new client. And the goal then by the end of this year is to have 40 paying clients moving into this following year. There is no doubt about it that if you were to follow this right here that I just gave, there's no doubt about it that you're going to achieve that. So you might say, yeah, but I want to achieve it next month. I know you do, right? We all do. I get it. I understand. But wouldn't it be amazing that you could have it happen maybe in 6 months instead of 12. But worst case scenario, you take 12 months to build a career that you love, that you're passionate about doing, that doesn't even feel like work, working with amazing people, and you're getting compensated great money for the value you provide. What if that took 12 months and you had it for the rest of your life? Pretty amazing, right? Hopefully today's show was helpful. Again, we would love to help you with more of this inside of IHP. If you're already a member, great. If not, head on over to ihp.coach and you can learn more. And also we teach this in depth inside of the Business Mentorship Experience. You can simply email support@ihp.coach for more information on that. But we also have 187 previous podcasts. So there's lots of free content there. Just let us know how we can help. That's our goals, right? Our goal is to help 10,000 practitioners get IHP certified, develop their own businesses, not ours, and help another at least 500 appointments per year. Now, if we can do that, we can reach 5 million people or 5 million appointments. How much healthier will the world be? Much, right? Much, much healthier. We need your help. Let us know how we can help you. Take care, everybody. And again, head on over to ihp.coach/188.